far off, so I'm gonna have to bring them clear across the field. I'm pretty sure there's a couple fence rows between them and us too. I'm not sure that they'd cross it. I've probably walked about 1.5 miles this morning already chasing these birds. Yep, we're gonna move. I'm gonna try to do a crow call and see if I can get one to gobble before I go blowing them all out. So I just got set up in a new spot. I haven't heard any gobbles, but I know that they come through here, mainly in the afternoon, because this is a deer stand that I hunt. And out in the middle of this little food plot, I have a 360 camera. And I've been catching 3 gobblers coming through here, between like 1 and 6. But I've never shot a bird from a deer stand. Every time I've shot a turkey, it's been on the ground, just sitting by a tree. But I know guys do it. But it's so thick through here that if they're not gobbling, you're not going to know that they're there until they are right on top of you. Okay, there's a bird gobbling way up on the hill. I'm going to leave everything here. Decoy stays. That's the deer stand that I'm hunting out of. I'm just gonna go try to make a play on this turkey, because I don't feel like they're gonna be in here until later this afternoon. That bird's hammering up there, and it's just not my style to let a bird gobbling just sit. I'm not good at waiting, so it could be the wrong decision. This is my least favorite time of year for spiders. I hate spiders. And there's so many webs through this trail. I am covered in them. That bird is still gobbling. Up in the top of this hill. Over to my left. Yeah, buddy. Man, I'm out of shape. We got elk season coming. I might have to do this mountain a few times. I just realized I forgot my water. I left it in the deer stand. I'm gonna be thirsty. Oh, he's close. We gotta find a spot to settle. I wish I would have left the decoy. We're gonna try to get close. I'm taking a big risk trying to get this close. It's been about 30 minutes since I saw that gobbler cross the power cut. I couldn't figure out where I wanted to set up, and I was originally on the left side of the power cut, but the sun was just baking over there, and I was lit up like a Christmas tree. So I moved to the right, and as soon as I sat down, I looked over it, and I could see him in the power cut. So I barely made it. So I'm probably going to sit here for another 10 minutes or so, see if he gobbles randomly. But if not, I'll probably start heading back down to where my decoy is, and my water, and my snacks. I found like 10 ticks crawling on me already. So that's not good. Okay, we're back. As you can see, it's pretty hot out right now. But I got my water here. We're back on the decoy, so all is right in the world. That's much better. It's 9:30 now, and I've already walked my butt off, so it's probably time for me to sit still, even though that's not my style. But I'm gonna sit here for a bit. That turkey just hammered right behind me. Probably 100 yards. I need to get set up. I'm gonna call one time and just let him know we're here. Alright, it's 10:40. That bird hasn't gobbled in over an hour. I'm sure I've got quite a few. Ow, that hurt. I have a feeling this bird is gonna come in quiet, be right on top of me before I know it. Well, it's 1 o'clock, which means this is officially my first ever afternoon turkey hunt. Because here in Missouri, up until recently, you couldn't hunt past 1. But the last couple years, you have been able to, but I had never done it. I've always just done the morning. So, many firsts today. Never hunted from a deer stand for turkey, and never hunted the afternoon. So fingers crossed, it all works out. It might be too early to say this, but I'm not sure if I'll ever hunt turkeys from a deer stand again. This is really boring. 2 longbeards at 2 yards. Literally walked underneath the stand. I couldn't move. I had to let him move forward so I could even get a shot. I couldn't get my shotgun barrel over the top. That is the closest I've ever shot a gobbler in my life. 5 yards is where I shot him. I mean, I had the camera pointed straight down. I got the decoy there, and I was expecting them to come from here. But as you can see, it's so thick through here. Comes walking right here. Literally across my stand, comes down here, pops out down here, walks there, and I shoot him right there. So this is like 2 yards maybe. Shot him at like 5 yards. So let's go put our hands on this thing. First, I gotta put my boots on. Look, boys, I am a hot mess. It was 85 degrees. I was just chilling, just like this. And all of a sudden, I heard boop, boop. I turn around and boom, he's staring right at me, and I just froze. I mean, I'm sure you guys saw the whole thing. I don't need to explain it, but dude, that was cool. Let's go put our hands on him. This is a whole bunch of firsts for me. Never past one, never out of a deer stand, and I have never had a gobbler at 2 yards before. That was insane. Oh yeah, dude. That is cool. Look at the beard on this guy. Heck yeah. Man, I can't believe he took that Ooh. He don't have a head. That neck is barely hanging on. So that TSS did his job. Super tough bird. So let's see what that turkey saw. Well, he was looking the other way, but oh yeah, you ain't seeing me up in that thing. So that actually worked out really good. I mean, it's no different than a blind, obviously, but it's just not my style. It was good all around, from getting on them, being aggressive, to taking a step back, relaxing, and trying to just stay calm and not bust them out. Because if I'd have called and he'd have been there at 10 yards, that bird would have been long gone. I had no idea they were there. All right, I'm gonna get packed up, and then we are gonna head out. All right. Hottest day of the year here in Missouri. Beautiful Missouri bird. It don't get much better than that, boys. Man, that thing's good looking. So, you know I'm gonna have to get one of my turkey mounts done for myself now. Well, we definitely earned our bird today, because I walked all morning, did multiple setups, made aggressive plays on multiple birds, and ultimately it was the patient game at the end that got it done. So there's no right way to do this stuff. You just gotta play it by ear. Get up there. Okay. Okay. Time to get to work now. Yeah. This is the good side. That's the presentable side. All right, I got that bird all cleaned up, and now I'm headed home because the work begins. All right, it's a week later, and I just finished up that turkey mount I was telling you guys about. So I think it turned out super cool. As you can see, I went ahead and changed it from the 2-yard bird to the 5, since technically he was at 5 yards whenever I shot him. I got the date on there, those spurs, and then this beard, which I am super proud of. It came out to 11 inches. So this is actually the biggest bird I've ever shot. So I got my daughter's done as well. If you haven't seen this video yet, you can check it out. It's on the YouTube channel. But she shot that bird with a 410 at 40 yards. So I'll post a link in the description so you guys can get your bird done if you want. And please hit the subscribe button, because we got a bunch of really cool hunts coming up, and we will hopefully see you on the next one.